The modern FIFA World Cup is a multi-billion-dollar masterpiece of pure perfection. Everything is engineered. Everything is controlled. But 96 years ago, it was absolute, unadulterated chaos. Welcome to Uruguay. 1930, the very first FIFA World Cup. A tournament so wild, players had to practice on a cruise ship deck. Referees blew the final whistle early, and the final match was played with two different footballs because the teams couldn't agree on one. This is the unbelievable story of the tournament that changed sports history forever. In 1930, FIFA president Jules Rimet wanted a global tournament. He chose Uruguay to host because they were the reigning Olympic champions. Big mistake. Europe was furious that they didn't get to host. Combined with the Great Depression, a massive European boycott began. Traveling to South America required a grueling 3-week sea voyage. Most European teams said, "No way." Only 4 agreed. Romania's team was literally hand-picked by their king, Carol II, who personally gave the players a 3-month paid vacation from their day jobs so they could attend. 3 of the European teams, Belgium and Romania, bought a single luxury cruise liner called the SS Conte Verde for 3 straight weeks. They did their fitness drills and tactical training on the moving, swaying decks of the ship, occasionally kicking their only match balls directly into the Atlantic Ocean, hidden in the luggage below. The actual World Cup trophy, packed away by Jules Rimet himself. When the ships finally docked in Montevideo, the tournament was already in trouble. The crown jewel venue, the 90,000-seat Estadio Centenario, wasn't even finished. Heavy rain had delayed construction, so the first few matches were played in tiny club stadiums while construction workers literally laid wet concrete in the background. Oh, and because it was winter in the southern hemisphere, the opening day featured something never seen since at a World Cup: flurries of actual snow. The lack of modern structure led to pure madness. Uruguay's star goalkeeper, Andres Messi, was kicked off the team right before kickoff. Why? Because he sneaked out of the team hotel past curfew to visit a romantic interest. But Uruguay had a secret weapon. Hector Castro, known as El Manco, the one-armed man, he had accidentally cut off his right forearm with an electric saw as a kid. But on the pitch, he was an absolute machine. The refereeing was just as wild. In a match between Argentina and France, the referee accidentally blew the final whistle 6 minutes early, right as France was about to score an equalizer. The crowd rioted, the police intervened, and the referee had to drag the players out of the showers to play the final 6 minutes. Inevitably, the tournament came down to the ultimate South American blood feud: Uruguay versus Argentina. The tension was terrifying. Over 10,000 Argentine fans packed onto steamships to cross the river, chanting victory or death. At the stadium gates, security guards confiscated over 1,600 loaded revolvers from the spectators. But before a single whistle blew, a massive argument broke out. Both teams demanded to use their own domestic match ball. The argument got so heated that FIFA had to step in with a bizarre compromise. Argentina would provide their ball for the first half, and Uruguay would provide theirs for the second half. The ball theory actually worked. In the first half, using the Argentine ball, Argentina dominated, taking a 2-1 lead into the break. But in the second half, with the Uruguayan ball on the pitch, the hosts came alive. They scored 3 unanswered goals. In the 89th minute, who else but the one-armed hero, Hector Castro, headed in the final goal. Uruguay won 4-2, becoming the first ever world champions. The next day was declared a national holiday in Uruguay. Meanwhile, in Buenos Aires, angry Argentine fans stoned the Uruguayan embassy. It was chaotic, unregulated, and dangerous, but it proved that international football was a global phenomenon. Without the cruise ship workouts, the missing goalkeeper, and the battle of the 2 footballs, the modern mega-event we love today wouldn't exist. Subscribe now for legendary World Cup moments, unforgettable drama, and football history.